Hello, little explorers! Welcome back to the glow of Katha Lantern. I'm your host, Rutu. We are reading a very special lantern letter from a 7-year-old named Lucas. Lucas writes, Dear Rutu, it was a family movie night. Me and my brother were having a fight over who got to hold the big bowl of popcorn. We were both feeling so angry and our feelings were boiling. But while we were arguing, our dog jumped up on the couch and gobbled up the whole bowl. How do we stop arguing so that we don't lose out on the fun? Lucas, first of all, thank you very much for sending us the letter. And I am sure it was not easy to share these big feelings with us. I completely understand why you felt so angry. Sharing is hard, but losing all of the popcorn must have made you feel extremely grumpy. It is completely natural to feel the anger inside your own body, especially when you hold on to something that is special to you, like a family movie night. And popcorn is the best part of the movie night. Did you know that when we let our emotions take over us, sometimes a sneaky problem can swoop in and take the magnificent treat away completely? Just like your dog eating the popcorn, inside our newest tale, we are going to meet two furry friends who faced a very similar puzzle. Let's see what happens when they find a delicious treat and are unable to decide who gets the treat. Once upon a time, we find two furry feline friends walking down a dusty village path. One was a big orange husky cat named Ginger, and the other one was a sleek, fluffy white cat named Susie. While they were walking on the village path, all of a sudden their noses twitched. Sitting right in the middle of the path was a giant, magnificent, round watermelon. The big orange cat named Ginger puffed out his chest and grumbled in a very grumpy voice.
Aha! Look at that magnificent treat. I saw it first with my own two eyes, which means the whole thing now belongs to me and me only.
But the fluffy white cat named Susie was incredibly quick. She leaped forward and put her paw right on top of the heavy, juicy watermelon. And she said ferociously,
Absolutely not. You may have seen it, but I leaped over and grabbed it first. I am the bold one. So this watermelon is mine.
The two cats stood nose to nose with their tails swishing back and forth. They were both absolutely feeling angry and possessive. They argued and argued, completely unable to figure out how to share this delicious prize. High above in the branches, a clever monkey named Monty had been watching them. He held a shiny metal weighing scale in his hands. When he saw a sneaky opportunity, he swung down the branches, landing right between the two ferocious felines, and spoke in a very sweet yet cunning tone.
My dear, sweet friends, why do you two tremble with such ferocious energy? A magnificent watermelon like this should make you feel gleeful, not grumpy. Let me help you with this. I have my handy weighing scale right here. I will divide the fruit perfectly so neither of you feels outsmarted.
Ginger slowly lowered his head and muttered cautiously.
Well, I suppose that's fair. We do want it to be perfectly equal.
Listening to this, Susie swished her tail and snapped back quickly.
Fine, but make sure you are very careful. I'm watching you.
Monty smiled a very sneaky smile. He cracked the heavy watermelon into 2 pieces, but he purposefully made one piece a little bit bigger than the other. Monty gasped with a fake look of surprise and exclaimed,
Oh dear, look at that. The piece on the left is much too heavy. But do not be anxious. I know exactly how to fix this.
The clever monkey picked up the heavy piece and took a giant, delicious bite right out of the watermelon. He placed it back on the weighing scale, and this time the right side was too heavy. Monty giggled sneakily and announced,
Oops! Now I have taken big bite on the right side. I must take a bite on that one to make it perfectly fair.
The two cats watched, feeling completely taken aback and confused as the monkey took another big bite from the right side. Monty the monkey kept breaking off pieces, tossing it into his mouth and chewing gleefully. First, the left side was too heavy. Then, the right side was too heavy. Then, he again took a bite from the left side and tried to take another bite from the right side to make it equal. Finally, Ginger felt completely anxious and roared at the monkey.
Wait just a minute. The pieces are getting incredibly tiny. You should stop eating our magnificent treat right now. Give us back what is left.
Monty gave a sneaky, sinister laugh and answered smoothly.
Give it back? Oh, my dear cats. This tiny leftover bite is my payment for doing such a magnificent job of helping you.
And with one final gulp, Monty the monkey swallowed the last piece of the sweet fruit. He gave a gleeful wave and snug right back up into the tall green trees, leaving Ginger and Susie absolutely nothing. And there you have it, little explorers. Just like the dog gobbling up all of the popcorn while Lucas and his brother were arguing, Ginger and Susie lost their magnificent watermelon to Monty the monkey because they just could not figure out how to share. When we let our ferocious feelings take over our body, we sometimes lose out on the magnificent treat entirely. A calm brain is your greatest superpower. Take a deep breath and find a way to share the treat. Sharing makes our heart grow bigger and keeps the fun going for everyone. And now it is time for Katha Canvas. Today you have 3 super fun choices to draw or color from our jungle adventure. So grab onto your favorite crayons, water paints or markers. You can draw a sleek, fluffy white cat just like Susie, or you can draw the big orange cat just like Ginger. You could also draw Monty the monkey who was giving a very sneaky smile. Grown-ups, please take a picture of these masterpieces and send us a DM on the Katha Lantern at Instagram. While you're there, you can send us any questions that your child might be having so we can use an ancient story to help solve their issue, just like we helped Lucas solve his sharing struggle today. You can send us the masterpieces or the questions you have via email at thekathalantern@gmail.com. And please follow and subscribe the Katha Lantern podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcast to keep our lantern glowing. Every small comment and sharing the episodes helps the lantern glowing brighter. Until next time, I'm your host, Rutu. Stay curious as you grow and let your imaginations glow.